Hey, what is up guys? Today we're checking out the GA Studio Final Fantasy VII Remake 1/4 scale resin statue of Tifa Lockhart in her bunny outfits. So this is another piece which I've had my eye on for quite some time now. I've got no intentions of picking this statue up, but I've got to say this is probably one of the best statues that I've seen of Tifa in this particular outfits. It also looks to be such a massive piece with this display base, which I think is probably the main selling point of the statue. I just think the base really helps to complete the figure and makes it such a stunning piece. So I think without the display base, the statue wouldn't be nearly as good as it is. Okay, so let's take a look at the release dates. So it seems to be released sometime around the 4th quarter of 2024. So I would say around, let's say November, December, even January 2025. You always want to give a couple months in between, just to give it a bit of time. And if you look down here, it says the number of units of the statue is going to be 100. But I don't think this is correct, because if there's only going to be 100 units of the statue made, then that's going to make the statue one of the rarest 1/4 scale resin statues of Tifa ever made. I would say the true number is probably well into the hundreds. But anyhow, moving on here, let's take a look at the actual statue. Once again, such a nice looking piece. It's just such a majestic looking statue, and I think if you pick this one up, it's going to be the centerpiece of your collection, simply because of the sheer size of the statue. You can see we have the bar in the background, and we even have a couple drinks on top of the bar, which is a really cool detail. I really like this a lot. You can see we have some glasses, we have some bottles. Yeah, it's got to be one of the nicest display bases that I've seen. It almost looks like a location from the Honeybee Inn. That was my initial thought when I seen the statue. It definitely looks like it could fit into that location. So yeah, I think it was definitely inspired by the Honeybee Inn. And she's even sitting on the stool, which is a very nice touch. We don't really have too many Tifa figures sitting down on the chair, so yeah, I think this was a great addition to add. Even the rim of the display base is super nice. We have all these gold accents sculpted in there, and it seems to be very nicely painted. And so here we have a close-up on the face of the figure. I really like this head sculpt a lot. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like Tifa, but I don't know, I just think it looks great. And these also seem to be pretty realistic photos, as in they seem to be in-hand photos of the statue, which is really important to see because, as you guys know, promotional photos don't always turn out the same in the final products. But in this case, it seems like the figure could well turn out very close to these photos. So yeah, I'm very happy to see this. But anyhow, let's get a close-up on the face. I would say for the most part it's got a pretty good sculpt. It's very visually pleasing, and I don't really have too many complaints with the statue overall. And moving down here to the rest of the body piece. I mean, not to state the obvious, but it's a very sexualized piece. But I mean, that's to be expected with all these 1/4 scale Tifa resin statues. Pretty much every single one is sexualized to some extent. So yeah, it's no surprise here, it's pretty much to be expected. But yeah, it seems to have a pretty nice sculpt, nice paint job, and it does look pretty realistic. And here we have a look at the back of the statue. Not much going on here in the back, but it's very simple. They've kept it very simple and clean, which I like. So I just think the back of the base is perfect. I wouldn't want to change it any other way. Sometimes the simpler is better and less is more. So yeah, I think this is great. And there's just a close-up on the back of the bottles and the glasses, just in case you guys want to check it out. So that is the GA Studio 1/4 scale resin statue of Tifa in her bunny outfits. What do you guys think of this piece? Let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested and if you guys are going to pick it up. And I'm going to have a lot more videos on a lot more upcoming 1/4 scale Tifa Lockhart statues. So stay tuned for a lot more videos and be sure to hit that bell notification so you guys see these statues first. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy guys.